Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Vicky Pattison is married. Star wows in stylish white mini dress after tying the knot with Ercan Ramadan at Marlybone Town Hall as pal Pete Wicks celebrates with the newlyweds. Vicky Pattison is married. The former Geordie Shore star has officially tied the knot with Ercan Ramadan in a lavish ceremony at Marlybone Town Hall. The podcaster looked sensational as she opted for a white mini dress for the legal ceremony as she emerged from the registry office with a huge grin on her face. Completing the look with some platform white heels and simple short veil, the happy couple were met with a smattering of confetti as their family and friends celebrated the special day. The pair were joined by Pete Wicks, who led the famous faces as he hugged Vicky on her special day. The TOE star, 36, scrubbed up well for the occasion as he donned a charcoal suit which showed off his neck and chest tattoos. Meanwhile, Ercan looked smart in a classic black wedding suit and bow tie as he beamed beside his wife. Vicky has been kept her followers fully involved in her wedding preparations after Ercan first popped the question while on holiday in Dubai in February 2022. And after a summer of hen-dos and a sensational sten, a joint hen and stag do, Vicky looked delighted to be enjoying her big day. Sharing a smooch in front of the crowd, the pair were fully loved up as Vicky clutched her stunning white flower bouquet. Preparing ahead of her nuptials, Vicky shared a sweet throwback snap of her first date with Ercan. And before saying I do to her love, Vicky was in a nostalgic mood as she shared a look at the day they first met, with the star noting on Instagram that despite being initially hesitant to attend the date, she soon realized he was the one. The image in question sees Vicky looking stunning in a red gown as she shares a giggle with a dapper Ercan, who on Friday was seen stocking up on booze and supplies from a wholesaler's ahead of their wedding celebrations. Captioning her loved-up snap, she penned, "Our first date. I wanted to post this picture of our first ever date so it sits right next to our first one as man and wife. I almost didn't go on this date. I wasn't in the best place and wasn't sure if it was right to be dating again when I didn't feel fully healed. But there was something special about Ercan. So I went. And we chatted and laughed and had the best first date ever. It was like we'd known each other years. But it was more than just getting on with each other and fancying him a lot. There was a kindness to it as well. I felt very safe. Anyway, I remember he went to the toilet and I messaged all my pals in the group chat and said, lasses, he's the one. By AF *** King Hat. Sparkles. And here we are, nearly 6 years later. I knew, at @ec_ram, from the very first date, I just knew I'd be your wife. See you at the altar today, petal. I'll be the one in white." Vicky's message was met with a plethora of supportive messages from fans, with many wishing her the best of luck for the big day. The TV star also took to her home account, Oak's House, to share a sneak peek of the finishing touches to her wedding. Vicky uploaded a snap of the huge black and white board featuring her and Ercan's name, which was also adorned with pretty white flowers. She also shared a glimpse of the personalized confetti envelopes as well as black and white sugar cookies featuring their initials. Meanwhile, Ercan was getting into the party spirit on Friday as he loaded up his car with a huge selection of alcoholic beverages. The social media personality was seen with a pal as he pushed a large trolley out of a wholesaler's and toward his vehicle. Among the booze included was Prosecco, beer and cans of premixed cocktails, indicating that he and Vicky certainly planned to let their hair down with their guests after becoming man and wife. Dressed down in black zip-up top and gray joggers, Ercan looked full of concentrated as he ticked the task off his list ahead of the wedding. Vicky will tie the knot in front of 150 of her friends and family, before jetting out to Puglia for another lavish ceremony, which will air on Channel 4 on new show Vicky Pattison, Destination Wedding. The I'm a Celeb winner, who was announced as Queen of the Jungle in 2015, will then cut her Italian honeymoon short, so she can begin filming a brand new dating show. It comes after Vicky took to Instagram on Friday to admit she felt depressed and anxious just hours before her wedding. Vicky told how her premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PDD, which gives women more severe symptoms of premenstrual disorder, PMS, is affecting the run-up to her special day. She shared photos of herself in her underwear looking bloated as well as heartbreaking selfies of herself crying. Vicky wrote a lengthy caption with the post, and it began, PMDD and life's significant moments. She continued, "This most won't make sense to a lot of people, to some it may seem dramatic, and if this doesn't resonate with you at all, that's okay. You can keep scrolling. Because this post is not for everyone. 1 in 20 women suffer with PMDD. However, the actual figure is believed to be so much higher due to women being misdiagnosed, ignored and gaslighted into thinking they're hysterical. So if you are one of that 1 in 20, or if for a week to 10 days of the month, that luteal phase before your period, you simply don't recognize yourself, then this post is for you. Believe me, in the week before my wedding I didn't want to be this person. You imagine being excited and happy, having little dicky birds pop your dress on for you. Instead I've been depressed, anxious and self-critical, filled with feminine rage, hopelessness, and exhaustion. That's what PMDD does. PMDD is like building a sandcastle of good habits, positive moods, and a loving personality, then watching it all get swept away to leave depression, anger, hopefulness, and anxiety in its wake. The wave recedes. You begin to rebuild, just as a new wave crashes. And you know the really annoying thing? Is just as your period always seems to fall when you're going on holiday. That spicy PMDD week always manages to be when you have something significant going on, something where you could really do with being your bright, shiny, brilliant self. Rather than this anxious, suicidal little shell of a woman. We can't control when that wave crashes. I've had messages from women saying that PMDD has robbed them of loads of things. It's shown up on birthdays, graduations, job interviews, it's stopped them being the mother they wanted to be a lot of the time, it's made relationships strained, it's stolen moments that should have been happy. I wish there was a super upbeat conclusion to this post, that I was going to end it by saying, but I found this pill and now I'm feeling great, but there isn't. Instead, I'm just going to say that to anyone suffering, I see you, I get it and I am sorry. But you know, as powerful as those thoughts and hormones can be. Vicky continued in the comments, but you know, as powerful as those emotions and hormones can be. I'm adamant they aren't going to take this moment from me. I might be slight more prickly of a bride than I was intending. Think less Cinderella and more Ursula the Sea Witch. But so what? That floaty old hag deserves her happily too. I mean, maybe she was just misunderstood anyway. Maybe she had PMDD? That would actually explain a lot. What has helped me tremendously through this journey is getting my friends and family to understand and know what I'm going through. So if you're struggling with PMDD and fear the person it makes you, you're scared of people not understanding. Help them understand, explain what you're feeling, how scary it is. And even if these significant moments don't look exactly how you imagined them or wanted them. With people by your side, who love, support and are trying to understand. Things just are a little bit easier. Love you all. Before Ercan, Vicky was previously engaged to John Noble, but she was left devastated after learning he cheated on her just weeks before their wedding. John, who proposed to Vicky in July 2017, was filmed at Dubai nightclub billionaire mansion getting close to a blonde woman identified as part-time model Poppy Owen, as well as 2 other unidentified ladies. At the time of the scandal, Vicky had already bought her dream wedding dress and organized the venue. She was also filming a documentary about the nuptials. John's proposal was Vicky's second, after her Geordie Shore co-star Richie Garnacho proposed to her during a Cancun MTV special in 2012. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.